Hey there, I'm Whitney Morgan, Hashimoto's coach, gluten-free warrior, and creator of the thyroid reboot method and the gluten gauntlet system. You know, even though Hashimoto's is a disease of the thyroid gland, it is first and foremost an issue of the immune system. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the best supplements for supporting and balancing your immune system when you have Hashimoto's. But before we jump into it, hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it so you'll be sure to get notified every time I drop a new video. I've worked with dozens of women with Hashimoto's, and one of the questions I get asked all the time is, Whitney, what's the best thyroid formula to take for my Hashimoto's? My answer is usually something like this. Before we talk about what thyroid formula you should be taking, let's make sure you're supporting the source of your thyroid dysfunction in the first place, and that's your immune system. Now, the process of evaluating and supporting the immune system is part of step 2 of my thyroid reboot method. Before I get into the supplements that I want to share with you in today's video, I just want to make sure that you understand that all of the information that I'm giving you today is for educational purposes only. And you shouldn't be making any changes to your supplement regimen or to prescription medications, anything like that, without the guidance of your medical practitioner or a certified functional health practitioner. I also want to mention that before you go dropping a bunch of cash on thyroid supplements and immune support supplements, you first have to identify and remove all of the triggers that are at the source of your Hashimoto's in the first place. And you know, that's usually the stuff like gluten, gut infections, heavy metals, viruses, and toxins. Because no amount of supplementation or thyroid medication, for that matter, is going to be able to undo the damage that these hidden triggers will cause for your health. Developing a supplement protocol to support your immune system that is right for you usually entails going through a 4-step process. Step 1, getting control of thyroid antibodies. Step 2, supporting immune system regulation. Step 3, supporting immune modulation and balance. And step 4, interfering with certain inflammatory pathways of the immune system. Each of these steps needs to be taken into consideration when you're choosing the supplements that are right for you. Okay, let's talk about step 1, getting control of thyroid antibodies. When you are in an active Hashimoto's flare, you need to get those antibody levels back down to normal as quickly as possible. My favorite supplements to help with this are selenium, myo-inositol, and proteolytic enzymes. You don't need to take all 3. Rather, you can experiment with each one to see which one works best for you. When it comes to selenium supplementation, research suggests that it takes about 200 micrograms a day in order to be effective against thyroid antibodies. Now, for myo-inositol, you might have to take 600 milligrams or more every day in order to get the results that you want. If you're experimenting with proteolytic enzymes like wobenzym and fibrenza, the number of capsules you might need is going to vary. Have you ever used one of these supplements to get control of your thyroid antibodies? If so, drop me your favorite emoji in the comments. Step 2 is all about supporting the cells that regulate the immune system. There are 3 supplements that can provide this basic support, and they are glutathione, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids. Glutathione is your body's master antioxidant, and most women with Hashimoto's or any other autoimmune disease tend to be deficient in glutathione. Now, you can supplement with glutathione directly. Something like liposomal glutathione tends to work really well, but you can also support your own body's ability to create glutathione by supplementing with some of the building blocks that you need. And a trained practitioner can help you decide which way is best for you. Now, just like with glutathione, most women with Hashimoto's tend to be deficient in vitamin D as well. But before you go supplementing with vitamin D, you really should get your blood levels checked, because that will help you determine the right supplement dose that you should be taking. And you should also recheck your vitamin D levels periodically because you don't want them to get too high. When it comes to your omega-3 intake, in order for it to have an impact on immune system regulation, you kind of need higher doses, somewhere in the area of 5,000 to 6,000 milligrams per day of omega-3 fatty acids. But again, you may not need all 3 of these supplements, and a trained practitioner can help you figure that out. Step 3 is supporting immune system modulation, or we can think of it as balancing the way your immune system responds. There are 3 types of supplements that are good for this: immunoglobulins, probiotics, and the fat-soluble vitamins A and E. Taking colostrum from cows or from goats can be a good way to get a nice healthy dose of immunoglobulins every day. But for people who are dairy sensitive, you're going to want to opt for immunoglobulins that are serum derived and that don't come from colostrum. Probiotics in general are very beneficial for immune system function, but there are specific strains that work better at immune system modulation. Again, a trained practitioner can help guide you toward what formula is best for you. When it comes to vitamins A and E, I prefer that my clients supplement with food-based sources like avocado, a variety of certain vegetables, sunflower seeds, almonds, and of course, the best superfood of all, organ meat. Finally, step 4 is about managing the inflammatory pathways involved in the immune system response. Where there is Hashimoto's and autoimmunity in general, there is inflammation. So it's a good idea to incorporate supplements that reduce systemic inflammation and that interfere with some of these inflammatory pathways. Now, fortunately, a couple of the supplements that I've already talked about in previous steps also work in this capacity. Things like the proteolytic enzymes, like the wobenzyme and the fibrenza. Also, the same probiotic strains that help modulate the immune system can help to bring down the inflammation. In addition to those 2 options, the herbs boswellia and curcumin also help to dampen the inflammatory pathways that contribute to autoimmune disease. Okay, so just to recap, if you have Hashimoto's, you have to support your immune system. And in order to give your immune system the foundational support that it needs, you need to consider each of these 4 steps: getting control of antibodies, regulating the immune system, balancing and modulating the immune system, and bringing down the inflammation. To learn more about my thyroid reboot method and how to heal your Hashimoto's from the ground up, click on the link that's in the video description. Now, if you're watching the replay on Instagram, just head to my bio link. Thanks for watching. And if you found this video helpful, let me know. Like it, subscribe to my channel, or share the video with a friend who has Hashimoto's or any other autoimmune disease. And as always, if you have questions, please put them in the comments. I really do try to answer each and every one. Take care. I'll see you next week. Bye.